Back in the year 2009, I was casually roaming around in our local library. I was around 10 years old and like most of the kids, I only cared about the games they rent there. As I searched through a lot of PC games, I found various games which I found interesting, but there was one game that was standing out. At this time, I didn't knew I would hold a PC game that would rob many hours of my life, which I could have invested in having an actual life. I'm talking of course about the game Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the PC game version. The game was released in the year 2002 by the publisher EA. Yes, they used to be decent. This game runs on the Unreal Engine, also used for its main game, Unreal. This will play an important role later on in my video. They released different versions of the game for other platforms as well, but I'm only covering the PC game version in this video. At home, I started to install the game on our family computer. It was a normal Windows machine that we used for office and entertainment. Or in my case, installing shitty free software from Softonic. For example, Tile Racer. The installing screen looked promising already. The sounds while hovering over the buttons and the preview of other Harry Potter games gave me a magical feeling already. I was hyped up. Do you remember to type in serial numbers for the game to even install? Do you remember to have the game CD constantly be in your disk drive to even play the game? Well, this game was one of them. Truly retro. Finally installed, I started the game as I went through the launcher. After a real-time intro scene, the game finally began. Cool glasses! Because my mother had set a time limit of half an hour, my time was limited to make my way through different challenges and exploration parts. That means it was almost necessary to make complicated mathematical calculations to reach the next save point within the time limit. I fell in love with this game very fast. The gameplay, the challenges and the quests were always magical, fascinating and sometimes very scary. This effect is mostly created from the incredible soundtrack composed by Jeremy Soule, also known for his awesome Skyrim soundtrack. Just lean back and listen to it. And of course you can collect tons of beans. But of course it's not only the music that is responsible for the atmosphere. The levels themselves are lovely designed. I was always fascinated by the texture and level work, which the developers have done in this game. Even for the old graphics, it has a unique texture and level design, mostly inspired by the Gothic architecture. But at some point I had to return the game to the library. I was left with this cold emptiness, and because of the copy protection I couldn't play it any longer. It seemed my life has lost its meaning and this was the end of it. But wait, there is the internet, which always provides a clean and professional solution. Like Game Copy World. This was one of these sites which had this awful desktop stripper ad back then. Joel from Vinesauce was a victim of this monstrosity. Ugh. I got the no CD crack and managed to run the game without a CD. My life was complete again. I played this game to death. I explored everything in this game and I even used the spell Mimblewimble. Who uses Mimblewimble? I finished the gold card challenge and even bought the Quidditch gear from Fred and George.
Hey Harry, want to trade? We have the best.
As I was casually browsing the old school YouTube, I found a video that was showing the no-clip cheat for the game. I had to try this. I felt like a godlike creature who has found his unlimited power over the multiverse. I was very surprised how the game world is built up. It's like a movie scenery. Behind the normal player area there was nothing, and some hidden things that you shouldn't see. That's illegal! Even the skybox is projected from a box beneath the surface. The fascination of a game world and how it is built up has survived to this day. Around the year 2012, I was around 14 at this time, I had this awesome idea. You know what? I should build this whole game in Minecraft. Yeah, mining all day. So I started to build the Great Hall from reference screenshots from the original game, while blasting some good quality dubstep over my cheap $10 headset. Soon a friend joined the project. We got very far. I made a professional texture pack made out of screenshots. Later I ripped the textures directly out of the game, which was a better and more pleasing solution, and it was looking less shitty. We built and built and built. We even made some complicated redstone circuits to mimic the mechanics of the game. We even made a video where we showed our project with a very poor German commentary.
So, der ist hier. Da werden die Hauspunkte ausgewertet hier. Hier steht dann Fresh D. Mit seinen Homies. Ja.
Ach du Scheiße. But our goal was set too high, of course. We worked in very irregular intervals and the project came to an open stop. But when I think about it now, it was a very fun time. There are some people who really wants the map and the texture pack and they never got it because we never finished the project. But we both know the project will never be finished, so you can download the map in its unfinished state and the texture pack in the description. You can explore the world if you want, or you can continue by yourself if you want. I hope it will not be forgotten. Have fun. But in the same year I had this awesome idea to make a let's play out of the game. I posted this of course on our Minecraft YouTube channel that we had back in the day. The cringe factor was strong. I was inspired by the OG Gronk, a German let's player. He was widely known for his Minecraft let's play at this time.
Oh, Bildkarte. Natürlich schauen wir die gerade mal an.
Ach du Scheiße, cringe! It pains me to watch it again, but we all are cringy, so it's okay. I deleted the video right after I got my very first hate comment. Man, I was an insecure pile of shit! In the year 2016, I was making my second custom zombie map for the game Call of Duty World at War. This game also has a special place in my heart. And with its mod support, I spent a huge amount of time making maps, trying around and playing maps that other people made. After I made my first zombie map, Nazi Zombie Office, I wanted to try something different. My insane me made a 1-to-1 copy of Hogwarts from the original Harry Potter game. To make this happen, I used Coop's Harry Potter editor, which allowed me to use the Unreal editor for the game Unreal Gold for the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets game. I even made this neat graph. Both games use the same engine, so this works fine. Thank you, Coop. So I exported every texture and every model and imported it again in the Radiant editor from Call of Duty. I had to copy the structures one by one manually, but the months of hard work paid off. I was left with a decent zombie map that many people liked, but they cry about the door prices. Many YouTubers played my map and it was downloaded many times from different custom zombie forums. For me, it was a success. In the year 2017, I bought a VR headset. I was a fan of VR since 2013. I found the game VR Chat, which is one of the best games for VR in my opinion. Except this weird weeb culture. I don't like these people. Because it provides an SDK, I took a 3D model of the Hogwarts grounds and made a VR Chat map out of it. Thanks to Navy Fox Kid, I think this person is as obsessed as me about this game. You can find him everywhere. Technology has come so far that I can now enjoy one of my most favorite games in VR, even with other people. Around 11 years have passed since I first took hands on this game. What will happen in the future? We will see.